Welcome back to the Notre Dame Anti-Dynasty. And they ended on a win. Pretty good for them, not so good for me, the player, but enough with that. Let's just go to scores. North Carolina just edges out Tennessee in quite a good Peach Bowl. Always fun to see what happens around the nation, so that was pretty good. Cheez-It Bowl, Oklahoma State won. Georgia beat Purdue. USC beat Alabama. That's one of the few times I will allow USC to win. Let's see, Oklahoma won. Oh, what a terrible Fiesta Bowl. Tragic who won, too. Ugh, Miami. Sugar Bowl, alas, the evil Ohio State wins. Cotton Bowl, Michigan State edges out UCF. In the Orange Bowl, the poor Utes, they just can't seem to get a win. And then the national championship, Michigan beat Kansas State. And I'll be honest, I thought Michigan would blow out Kansas State, and essentially they did. It was 20-3 late on, but still Kansas State made it close in the end. As far as recruiting is concerned, we tried to steal a couple of guys and failed. Came very close on Johnny Henderson and even closer on Alex Givens, so unfortunate we couldn't get them. But nonetheless, we still have Jake Dawson, Quinn Finley, Wayne Perry, Fred Parks, Robert Reed, there's Travis Rodriguez, Chad Wesley, Thomas Davis, William Barnes, Trey Roberson, Derek Barber, Chris Fry, Ben Harper, Eric Grimes, Ryan Jansen, Brent Collins, Shane Walton, Nathan Hines, Adam Branch, Dion Schroeder, Brian Brown, and Pat Booth. Those last two will probably get cut sooner or later. And that is obviously enough for the top class. 9 5 stars, 8 4 stars. No one else even came close in 5 stars, but Bama gave it a shot. 5 stars for them. Now you would expect that out of Nick Saban and his staff, so not a surprise. And a lot of our 3 stars were gems too, or just throw on guys for depth. Worst class goes to East Carolina with 0, 5, or 4 stars. Only 4 3 stars. 12 1 stars. That's bad. We got the most recruits, and Wake Forest was in a big way tie for fewest recruits. And so now we go to relocate. No, we're cutting some people. So Ashton Bell, he's gone. He just came in. We don't care. Looking around for other people to cut. Sorry, Colsey, you're not going anywhere. You're just not. Behind so many freshmen and a junior, just a waste of roster space, really. Checking the line, making sure everything's good. Tight end, sorry, Holden, just not happening. We have a deep tight end room already. Don't need any more. Now combing through that line again. Who are we looking at? Left guard? Oh, is that Pat Booth? Yep. I told you he'd get cut sooner or later, and we have so many linemen. We just don't need him, and we can replace him with someone better this upcoming year. So I think we'll be all good as far as that is concerned. Defensive line, a lot of good stuff. But Gobira, 74 overall redshirt freshman, which isn't bad, is just not the elite player that Notre Dame is going to need. And then we'll also get rid of him, and that will bring us to 70 players. And now we're going on to redshirting. Thomas Davis, he gets a red shirt. Looking at running backs, nah. Fullback, we can't. At wide receiver, we're going to go ahead and not redshirt anyone, I guess. But Chris Fry will get redshirted at tight end. He might actually get cut. There goes Brown. Anyone at center? Ooh, yes, please. Derek Barber might be a starting center next year, so that'd be pretty cool for him. Looking through defensive line now. Eric Grimes, yes. What kind of a name was that? Man, Notre Dame has so many weird names. We're going to redshirt all 3 of those guys. I'm not exactly sure how that 60-some-odd overall linebacker stayed on, but apparently he did. Anyway, staying in linebacker, or maybe he was a defensive lineman. I can't even remember at this point. Looking back at linebacker, we will go for Ziegler, whatever, Glur in the end. And then at corner, we're going to go ahead and redshirt a sophomore and a freshman. Ryan Jansen will be star talent in the future. And then Trey Roberson also getting redshirted, and a pair of freshmen who will take over there will redshirt Ben Harper. Apparently he's the better of the two. And then obviously no redshirting at kicker or punter. So the schedule is going to look like this. We're going to start off with an FCS team. And then we're going to go ahead and move, and we're going to play another FCS team. But we're going on the road to Akron, then to Bowling Green, back home, maybe for Nevada. I don't know. I guess. Then at New Mexico, a bye, another FCS team, Air Force again, Navy again, this time on the road, and at Army. So all three service academies, another bye, and then FBS Generic, aka an FCS school, and FCS West. So that's the schedule. Super easy, or at least it should be. And you know what? I say let's hop in. Let's get straight to game one. Now the first opponent isn't going to be that good. Notre Dame is slightly improved from last year. They were an 88 overall last year. Now they're 91. They're going against a 63 overall. And they decided to wear the white jerseys. I'm not exactly sure why, but you have FCS Midwest, the Kodiaks, aka the generic version of the Montana Grizzlies. So we shall see if Notre Dame does indeed play like a champion today. They have lost to a 60-some-odd overall team before. It was Navy. Let's see how they start here. They're going to hand off to Audric Estime. Got some great blocks. Breaks a tackle. Breaks a second tackle. One man who pushes him out of bounds. All right, so a good hot start for Audric Estime. You have Tyler Buckner as your starting QB now, who throws an interception to Holt, who gets a couple blocks and another block. Tyler Buckner is the last guy who can make a play, and he does, saving the touchdown. Not a great way to start off the year. 1st and 10. Thomas in the backfield takes a sack. So subpar start for the offense. Great start for the defense. Or maybe not. They just gave up an 18-yard catch. 3rd down and 1 for FCS, and that's a catch to Jackson. So, yeah, maybe not so great a start for the defense. Thomas, again, under pressure. They said he had his arm moving forward. And they'll go for it on 4th and 6. Thomas has an open man who drops it. Oh, man, I imagine there's nothing more infuriating to a quarterback than a wide-open receiver dropping the ball. Now, Tyler Buckner, he tried to slide, and then he got decked, and apparently there was no flag on it. 2nd and 4, he just got decked, so I guess he wants to run again. Maybe that hit did more damage to his head than I thought. Anyway, 1st down and 10. Hey, why not run the ball again? But he's getting a 1st down, so guess if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Anyway, 2nd quarter now, so scoreless 1st quarter. Estime gets tackled, bringing up 4th and goal. And that's going to force Notre Dame to a field goal. So only 3 points in 2 drives, and that's an interception. Yeah, I think this one's also going to the red zone. So they've had 2 red zone drives, got 3 points. Now it's 3 red zone drives, and they're going to have 10 points after the extra point. So I think they just need to hand the ball off to Audric Estime. The offensive line seems to be doing well enough, and Estime can break enough tackles to do something. And their defense is floundering now. Ooh, man. I'm surprised that leg isn't broken after that hit, but great play, and then a not-so-great play. I mean, I guess that's reciprocity? I don't know. Dump-off pass doesn't go anywhere. And they're going to fake the punt. They faked the punt, and the pass was nowhere even close. Did we really expect anything else? Anyway, 1st down and 10 for the Irish. Buckner will run again, and this time he takes a sack. Thank goodness. The guy needs to learn to just stay in the pocket and throw the ball. That's what he needs to do. See what okay, maybe I spoke too soon. Maybe he should run it all day long. Defense gets another sack. They are ferocious today. Thomas now rolling out, trying to use that rollout cheese. He throws, and it's picked off. Okay, so Notre Dame doing pretty good on the turnover front as far as the defense is concerned. Tyler Buckner over the middle gets a decent catch. Okay, 1st and goal now. Buckner looking, throws, caught, touchdown. All right, way to go. Doing pretty good. So that's going to make it a 3-score lead. That's pretty good. They have blown larger leads though, and that's another interception. This is so reminiscent of the Oklahoma game last season, is it not? I mean, seriously. And there's the field goal. So, there you go. All right, so 20-0. 20-0 is your halftime score. I have seen a little bit positive from FCS, and the defense has been fantastic for Notre Dame. Quite frankly, they've bailed the offense out. I mean, Buckner hasn't exactly been sharp. Oscar Thomas now on the roll, throws, and he gets a man. Butler supermanning. Quite the play. Now 2nd and 12. Thomas launches deep, and it's picked off. Oh man, not gonna lie, I thought that was going to be a touchdown. I thought he was wide open enough to get a touchdown, but no. Great play by the Irish defense. I'm very impressed with this Irish defense. 1st and 10, Buckner will run again. Why not? I mean, he's getting the first downs too, though. Like, it's annoying to see that he's not testing the defense downfield, and there he gets sacked. But whenever he runs, usually he gets good yardage. All right, so FCS finally gets a proper stop, and then they fumble the ball. Now it's really feeling like the Oklahoma game last year. All right, is it just me? I mean, interception after interception. They give away a fumble. I mean, and there's a touchdown, so I guess the only difference is that FCS literally cannot play offense today. Like, they can't even score, and they can't even play defense either, except for when Tyler Buckner is throwing the ball their way. So 2nd and 20? Yeah, and Thomas just throws it, and that's picked off again. I think this game's over. I mean, I know that Navy came back from a larger deficit, but that was with way more time. That started in the first half. That's a catch to Dawson, who somehow broke out of that. How did he break out of that? Oh, no replay, but I mean, do you need it? And there's a touchdown for Audric Estime again. So yeah, this is going to be an Irish win, but watch out. FCS driving down the field, 4th and 3, final play of the game. Thomas rolling out, he's looking, he throws, and it's a touchdown. Let's go! FCS Midwest with the epic touchdown. So good, we have to watch it again. We have to watch the full replay. Oh, look at that. Even though he knew he was going to take the hit, receiver made a smart play. Unfortunately, there are 000s on the clock. Otherwise, with all the momentum that FCS was getting, they were going to make that comeback. They were going to make that comeback, but time just ran out on them. Unfortunate. Well, Tyler Buckner, despite the 44 points, had less than 200 yards passing and 2 interceptions. No one had 100 yards rushing, but it was well split between Estime and Buckner. Receiving was hindered by the lack of passes downfield, but Jake Dawson, look at him. Blocking was good, I guess. Defense is where they shine, though. Defense, 100%. I mean, they had, 5 interceptions, and 5 different guys got interceptions. And then throw in, 2, 4, 7 sacks. 7. Absolute mastery by the Notre Dame defense against an FCS team who got negative 49 rushing yards, but still outpassed them. Now, Tyler Buckner's going to have to work on that. But Notre Dame, for the first time in this series, has a winning record. We'll see if they can preserve it against FCS Southeast. Man, big time matchup there. Anyway, I hope to see you there. But until then, make sure to like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, and have a nice day.